What the hell? You know, I've been working at this computer all day. I was seconds away from exporting my entire movie, and of course, it acts up now. Look, can someone come look at this and help me figure out what's up?
Hey, that happened to me like just last week. Apparently, around like 5 o'clock, all the computers have been crashing. Tech has no idea what's going on.
Well, you know, it's about that time of year again. Perhaps it's the ghost of Franklin Hall.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Supposedly, the whole building is haunted.
What? Nah, that's bullshit. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I've heard it all. Hey everybody, how are you? My name is Mr. Goulash. I'll be your substitute today. Your teacher's out sick or something. We got a few minutes before class. I heard some talk about a wacky computer virus. What's that all about?
The ghost of Franklin Hall. Ooh.
Ghosts? What are you, Peter Venkman? There's no such thing as ghosts.
Okay, no, I used to think the exact same thing. Like the lights flickering, just some weird wiring issue. You hear voices when you're the only one in the building. It's your imagination. But let's just say I had an experience that changed my mind about that.
Well, my computer is still frozen, and now I'm curious. What happened?
Okay, let's see if you can make a believer out of me.
I mean, I'm only had little stuff happen. Like, I'm the only person in the building, but then I heard footsteps coming from down the hall.
One time, I was in the media lab, and the printer turned on by itself. Started printing like 100 blank pages.
Yeah, sometimes the elevator goes off the alarm for like no reason at all, and like it sounds like someone from the other side's holding it open.
Oh, I can top all of those.
Oh, can you?
Oh, yes. I'm about to disclose to you the scariest moment of my life. And I call it the whistle story. I just pulled an all-nighter working on a final project and was putting the final touches on it when things started getting a little weird. I had barely left the media lab all night except to get coffee. I was completely alone in the building, and I know I was alone because I'm one of like 20 people with a key card to the building, and I hadn't seen anyone else with one in the 18-some hours I'd been there. And at first, I didn't know what it was, but something just felt off. And I mean, I knew campus was haunted, but I never really experienced anything. So of course, my sleep-deprived logic was to Google campus hauntings, and I was not prepared for what I found. Apparently, there used to be a house where Franklin Hall now stands, and that was the scene of several murders. Some guy abducted and killed 3 female students in his basement in the early 60s. The university tried to keep it under wraps because of the nature of the murders, but it was a huge shock to everyone because he was described as very likable and having a friendly demeanor. But now, he haunts the halls looking for his next victim.
Okay, now, this is just ridiculous. I mean, it's a little spooky, but do you really think his spirit haunts the halls?
Yeah, I have to admit, this sounds a little far-fetched.
Don't you think? I know it does. Don't you think I know how ridiculous it sounds? But that's not the scary part. The scary part is what I heard.
Well?
No one else should have been in the building, and after reading that, I was not about to deal with a vengeful, murderous ghost with a pep in his step. I just left. I didn't even finish my project. I just had to get out of there. There was no one there. No one. And that whistle still haunts me to this day.
Sorry.
I'll admit, that was a charming story. A bit outlandish, even for this group. Well, look at the time! It seems like the ghost story has taken up the entire class period. So your scripts are due next week, your regular professor's gonna be here, and I guess that's our time together. I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good day.
Bye.
That wasn't creepy at all.
Yeah, that was super spooky.
I'll see you on the other side.